All right, Shalom. I want to give our praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to my apostle elders, great millstone of well. Peace and salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth for our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Tata Madabar coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And through the spirit, I want to do a real brief lesson off what you see, the end time headlines. And this is just a World War III update. And the things, the tensions in these World War III is at its height, and it's going to gradually increase here in the latter days as the Lord continues to plague Babylon the Great. And it says the CIA warns of an imminent attack from Iran against Israel within 48 hours. So if you've been paying attention to the news, you had them small hats attack Iran embassy, man. So we already can see that these number of proxy wars is going to lead to real wars, because all these different things that's happening is really just an economic war, because it's a change, a shift. It's a shift of the economics, as far as we understand that everybody's going digital, and everybody is basically trying to crash the infrastructure to implement this MOTB. But the Lord is he's gradually setting up the stage for this war to be a World War III. And it says the CIA has warned of Israel that Iran will attack the country in the next 48 hours. It has been reported, man. And it says Israel killed 2 Iranian military commanders with a strike on Tehran's consulate in a Syrian capital, Damascus, this week, man. So we see that this is going to lead to a major event. We understand that the solar eclipse is right around the corner. We're seeing the various pestilence that's going on in Texas, as far as this bird flu. We're seeing all these various things that's taking place, man. The Lord is gradually visiting this place, man. You're seeing what the earthquake in Taiwan. Come on, so the Lord is gradually heightening the return of the Lord is gradually heightening his return, as you say, man. Real quick, I want to grab 2 real quick scriptures. Because this is the Lord showing that he's about to return very soon. This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou doest not. I am thy fellow servant and the brother that had a testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. And we see in all these various different current events taking place around the world, which the current events are the modern day plagues. The Lord is plaguing this place, man. Wars, rumors of wars, famine, pestilence, the famine of the word. We're hearing about them burning Bibles. We're hearing about the different draconian laws as far as concerning the Bible. We're hearing about civil unrest. We're seeing all these various things taking place. And also you're hearing what about World War III, because World War III will be the all be all of Babylon the Great, because the other countries, as far as Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, they're going to shoot ICBM missiles on this place and get rid of Babylon the Great, man. But we understand this war will not really break out till the MOTB be implemented worldwide, because it would be a worldwide event as far as the implementation of this system, man. And that's what we see, man, because all the worlds are going digital. Even Russia and all these other nations, they're going digital, man. And why are they going digital? Because they're going for the MOTB, man. And this is the Lord's movie, man. Real quick, let's grab one more. Because the disciples asked the Lord when will be the signs of return of his coming, right? This is Matthew chapter 24. Verse 4, and I started 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And we can clearly see we're at the end of Babylon the Great, man. The end of a world, the end of an age. The end of the world is Eon, end of Esau's world. And it says, and Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And we've been seeing that, man. Even especially with Esau, Edom using Cesare Borgia, as he's saying he's the son of the living power, which is the bold-faced lie. And then the Lord put the spirit on Putin to reveal that the disciples and the one you eating called Jesus Christ, which is named Yahweh Shai, the Heavenly Father and Son, Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, and then the disciples and his people are so-called Negroes, and also Negro, Latino, Native American, Hispanics, which are the 12 tribes of Israel. Now you're seeing what an uptick on all the plagues in Babylon the Great, man, because the Lord wanted his word to be fulfilled here in the last days. That's why you go real quick. I jump down. Real quick, this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 14. And the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. Then the end shall come. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the end of Babylon the Great, man. Because this gospel has been preached to the four corners of the earth. Why? Because the men of the Lord are on the highways and hedges all through Babylon the Great and all through other major empires around the world, teaching the words of Yahweh Shemal Shah to all nations. Because while Israel was scattered among all nations, now you're seeing the end come, man. Now you're seeing the uptick of World War III, the pestilence, and the rise of the MOTB, man. We're seeing the fall of Babylon the Great. So let's jump back up. And it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See then ye be not troubled. And that's what we've been hearing, man. As you go in the book of Jeremiah, you said the scriptures say there should be a rumor in the land of 1 year and another rumor. And we've been hearing the uptick of World War III for the last couple of years, man. Now it's on the horizon, man. And it's gonna gradually get worse as the fall of the society, man. And it says, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. And it started with that Iran, the Ukraine situation. And now it's increasing to with the Taiwan and China situation, which is going to lead to America, which is going to lead to so-called them small hats getting America drawn into this war with this Iran situation. All these various things is going to lead to World War III, the Battle of Yahweh Shaphat. And it says, and then there should be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Is that not what's going on? You hear about famine throughout the land. You hear about these cicadas that's going to rise up, which is going to cause plagues throughout Babylon the Great. All these various things is taking place, man. You hear about the pestilence, what's going on in Texas as far as the so-called bird flu. So we're seeing a lot of things being on the rise of uptick. And it says earthquakes in diverse places. That massive earthquake in Taiwan, the other day it was a 7.3. So we're seeing the Lord showing forth himself. And some people say, well, it can be the harp and it can be Esau doing it. No matter what it is, it's still the Lord's in control. Because as you go in Proverbs 21:1, it said the Lord heart is in the king, the Lord hand is in the king of the Lord. No, the Lord, matter of fact, I don't want to butcher it. Salakia. Proverbs 21:1. It says the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord, as the rivers of water he turneth whatsoever he willeth. So the Most High is in control. And that word heart goes back to the Hebrew word la'ah, which is mind. So the Most High is controlling the mind of Esau, Edom, these so-called elites, man. He's in control. No matter what they're using, their machines and all that, it's the Lord that's in control, man. Man's goings are the ways of the Lord. How can a man understand his own way? The Most High is in control. And it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows, and these are the beginning of the sorrows, man. We're starting to see the uptick and the fall of Babylon the Great, man. We're seeing it, man, and the Lord is revealing himself, and he's using these different wars to show you that we're at the end of this thing, man. The Lord is gradually showing that, hey, this place is finished, man. Real quick, this is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 20. It says, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom, and his purpose that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out, and surely he shall make their inhabitants desolate with them. And the least of the flock is representing the small hats. They're drawing who out? The so-called Americans. The Esau, the Edomites, the chief house of Edom, the Amaleks, is drawing them, the other Edomites, which is Americans, into this World War III, man. And that's what we're seeing, man. You're gonna see an uptick of this draft coming soon, very, very soon too. So you're gonna see the fall of the society as World War III is being put on the table, which has already been on the table because of these different proxy wars that's been going on. It's just you dumbass Americans, you're so caught up in this so-called the matrix, you can't see that, hey, this thing is at its end, man. And these small hats is going to draw these damn Americans into this war, which is going to lead to the Armageddon. It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 4. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like a great people, a tumultuous noise of kingdoms and nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host to the battle. And that's what you see. The Lord is mustering the host of the battle, man. It's the Lord's doing, man. The Lord is in control of this. He's gradually setting up all these proxy wars and these economic wars to lead to World War III, man. He's the ones doing these dang things, man. He has the angels down here doing forth his work, man. And it's beautiful, man. We can clearly see that the Lord is about to move on this place. place, man. The Lord mustered the host to the battle, man. All these nations are gathering themselves together for World War III. They're not doing these joint drills for nothing, man. China and Russia don't do joint drills for nothing. China, Russia, North Korea, no, not North Korea, but Iran. They've been preparing themselves for the last couple of years. They've been doing drills for the last couple of years, man. I think it's around by every September, the last couple of 3 years, they've been doing joint drills together. Why? To go against America, man. They're preparing themselves, man. But you people, you can't see that. America's at its wit's end, man. Let's grab a few more. I wasn't going to make this lesson too long. This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 5. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumean and upon the people of my curse to judgment. And that's who's Idumean. That's Greek for Edom. That's what you're seeing. It's going to come down upon Idumean. The Lord's sword is what? The ICBM missiles. It's going to come down upon Babylon the Great, which is America, man. That's the future of America. It's desolation, it's destruction. The lake of fire, man. Because America is surrounded with a body of water. That's the lake of fire, man. America is going to be destroyed out the map by Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, even the so-called NATO nations. They're going to turn their missiles on this place, man, because the beast shall hate the whore. The beast represent the NATO nations over there in the UK. They're going to shoot their missiles on this place too, man. America's going to be desolate, man. It's going to be destroyed. Thus said the Lord, man. Real quick, let's finish it out. It said, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood and is made fat with the fatness of the blood of the lambs and goats, and with the fat of the kidneys of rams. And that the Lord have a sacrifice in Bozrah, which Bozrah was a chief city in Edom, which is in what you call Petra, which is represents you Edomites, man. And it says, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, which is Babylon the Great, which is America, man. That's what's coming, a great slaughter, man. The goats and the ram represent the sacrifices that the Lord's about to have amongst you people, man. And the two-third niggas, you're going to be involved with it too, man. You're going to be part of that great sacrifice, man, part of the second death, because you don't want to get your shit together, man. You think America is going to keep prospering and keep going. Nah, the Lord is going to have a sacrifice in Bozrah, man. The Lord is going to destroy this place, man. And if you got the eyes to see, you can clearly see that. If you got the ears to hear, you can clearly hear that World War III is at the door, man. And we're just waiting on this major event where they really usher in this MOTB, because they already set up the system and the infrastructure for this MOTB with the CBDC and the Fed now, all these various things. And that's what's going to lead to World War III, man, because we understand it's going to lead to civil unrest. All these various things are going to take place where they're going to have the boots on the ground, which is going to lead to martial law. So we can clearly see that we're at the fall of Babylon the Great, man. That attack was a major event when it's going to take place very, very soon, where they're going to attack them small hats, man. Let's grab one more. This is Ezekiel chapter 38. And let me see. I started one, and it said, Ezekiel 38:1, and the word of the Lord came to me saying, son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog, and that represent them Russians, man, because they're in the land of Gog and Magog, which when you go into the ancient world was the land of the Japhetic nations. But who's in that land now? The Russians, man, them other Edomites. It says, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesied against him, and say, thus said the Lord of power, behold, I'm against thee, O Gog, and chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army and horsemen and horses and horsemen, and all them clothed with sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. And the Lord is doing what he's been building up their arsenal, their weaponry for throughout the years, man, preparing Russia to go against Babylon the Great, America, man. And it says Persia, and Persia who? The modern day Iranians. And that's why you see that Russia's going to step in and support Iran, man. And it says Ethiopia and Libya with them, because why you think Russia's over there been helping them Hamites, man, them Hamitic nations, man, them real Africans. Why? Because they're going to be supporting each other when it's World War III. That's called allies. And it says all of them with shield and helmet, and that's because Russia's been supplying them with weaponry, man. It says Gomer represents Turkey, and it says all their bands and the houses of Togomar of the north quarters, and all his bands and the many people with them. That's another Hamitic nation. It says, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. And Russia's going to be a guard unto these other nations like China and Iran and North Korea. Is going to be a guard unto them. Why? Because it's supplying them with military weapons, man. Because what you think Iran's doing? Iran had that the uranium under them, man. Why you think the small hats didn't want them building nuclear weapons? Because they got the enrichment of uranium under them, man. And they know that. And who they've been supplying and who they've been giving it to? Russia and China, preparing them and building up their military arsenal and their weapons. So we're not, hey, we see what's going on, man. World War III is at the table, man. Something major's coming very, very soon, man. Very, very soon, man. And that's what we see. We're at the latter end of Babylon the Great, man. So, apparatus out, Lord willing, this lesson / update was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shai. Hey, man, be circumspect, redeeming the times because the days are evil, man. We're some bad, bad times ahead. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shai, it's beautiful times because we're seeing the fall of our enemy, Esau Edom, man. So with that, I want to say, call hello, Yamla, Yahweh, by Shemal Shai, by Shema Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, great millstone of well, and peace and salutation to all the